Are you sending emails randomly without a plan? Don't let disorganized email campaigns hurt your e-commerce sales. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a Klaviyo calendar for your e-commerce store so you can strategically plan and maximize your email marketing efforts. I'm Mark Milutin, and I've helped hundreds of brands over the last 15 years grow and scale from 6, 7, 8, and 9 figures through retention and lifecycle marketing. And in this video, we're going to break down my exact process to campaign planning. I run a whole retention team. We handle everything A to Z. It's called Retention Labs within my agency, Breadloaf. And we're going to dive into our exact process. I'm going to share the templates with you, show you exactly what you guys can do to plan your campaigns the same exact way. With that being said, let's dive into it right now. So let's start off with the fundamentals of how to plan your campaign calendar. Well, before we can even get there and start the planning process, we need to start with what's our core objective, right? What are we trying to do with these campaigns? What are we trying to sell? How many campaigns do we want to send? What do we want to send? How do we consolidate all of our ideas into one place? Lucky for you, my team and I have mastered this process when it comes to strategy and planning for your email campaign calendar. And the first thing that we do before we actually build out the schedule is start with our planning matrix. So this planning matrix is really something that we built out of necessity, right? What we were running into was a lot of our clients had all this information that they wanted to share with us, but it was challenging to get it all in the right place. So we ended up building what we call the Breadloaf Calendar Planning Matrix. And this matrix allows us to share information and make sure it's all in the right place. So you'll notice here that this is how the campaign planning matrix works. Essentially, we have this template, and in this template, we break down 4 different tabs. We have sales objectives, product launches, content features, and revenue targets. Within here, we have every month broken down. So month by month, quarter by quarter, you can plug the information you need in here. I recommend that you do planning quarterly. You should be 60 to 90 days out with your planning before you move on. And that'll help you forecast through what do you need to do. Starting off with sales, every D2C e-commerce brand has to run promotions, right? I don't like sales, but promotions drive revenue. And there's an inverse relationship between offer and revenue and conversions, right? So we want to maximize our opportunity here by giving our customers something special. So you'll notice here, month by month, we have our sales tab. And within here, we have the sale name, the start dates, the discount, which is the actual offer, any codes, and any notes. This is going to help you gather all the information you need into one central place. So when you go to your campaign calendar, which we'll go through in a minute, you know what sale is going to be running every month. You have all the information you need for the brief. So now when you get the planning done and you get the brief done, you can then ultimately start the copy and the design process where your copywriter has everything they need and the designer knows what they need as well, right? If you don't share the right information, then it's going to be very challenging for the copywriter to write copy for a sale if they don't even know the start and the end dates. They don't know what it's called. They don't know what products they're promoting. They don't know the discount. They don't know the codes. This is fundamentally the meat and potatoes of your planning process. So we start off with sales, then we go to product launches, right? You're going to want to bring out the launch date, the product name, the description, any links to images, product links if available. This is going to be where you're going to let everyone know what you're planning to launch month over month. Once again, you're in D2C eCom. You need to be launching products monthly. And this will help you forecast out what is happening month over month so you can plug those dates into the campaign calendar. Next is content features, right? We start off with promotions and launches, and then we get into content features. Content features are going to let you fill spaces, right? This is where you do product or collection highlights. This is where you might integrate in some other special days of the year, right? These are things that you can do to fill up the calendar to make sure that you have enough information to talk about. Because like I said, on the low end, we're sending 2 to 3 campaigns a week. On the high end, we're sending, 4 to 6 campaigns a week just on email. And then we get into all the other channels. So content features is next. And then we get into revenue targets, right? We want to understand like what type of sales targets do we have month over month? Because if we don't understand what the sales targets are, we might not send enough campaigns, right? Overall, we want to know what the top line sales target is. And then we want to know the actual breakdown for each channel, right? Fundamentally, our retention program starts with email and then SMS. And then from there, we layer on push with TapCart in the mobile apps that we develop, and also direct mail with our partnership with Postpilot. So here we have the top line sales target for the month. We have the channel target, and then we have the total retention revenue that we're looking to target. This is where we can also put in some notes. And then at the end of the month, we can put in the results and we can match back how far were we off goal and target, right? We do some more complex reporting than this, but this is just gives you a better idea on like what it looks like through the planning process. Now, once you have all of this information combined and ready to go, then you're ready to move on to the calendar and actually build out your schedule. And within this process, this is where we move on to our planning template. And by the way, I'm gonna give you this matrix in this planning template so you can use it and do what you want with it. Now you'll notice here in the planning template, this one's specifically for 2024. We're going to be building another one for 2025. It has every single day of the year, right? Quarter by quarter, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Like I said before, you want to be planning out your calendar 90 days in advance. This lets you plan out quarter to quarter. And what we've done here is we put spaces between each physical week, Monday through Sunday, because that's how we're operating. You know, Sunday is the first day of the week, but for what we do, it's easier for us to look at a week starting on Monday and ending on Sunday. So once you have all your information baked into your matrix, now you can start mapping out what's actually happening every day in the month. And if you're fundamentally trying to send 3 campaigns a week, you can map out what days of the week you need to fill and where there's holes and what's going on. Now, once you start building out the campaign and you start putting the big idea here, this is where you can start building the brief with the concept, adding in the offers, there is an offer, and then also putting in the time you're going to be sending that campaign and the list or segment that you're going to be sending to. You're not always going to be sending to your whole list all the time. And this information will fundamentally be the basics of the brief that will then get put in your project management system and then be implemented to copy, design, build out, and so forth. So within here, you want to be filling this whole thing up. And for us, like our strategist that's assigned to the individual client on our retention program, they'll fill this all out. They'll kind of interview our clients. We have monthly planning meetings, and that's where our strategist meets with our client to actually go over the schedule. And like right now we're filming this, we're in late October, 2024. We have the rest of the year planned for all of our clients. And as we go into the next few weeks, we'll be planning out January. The reason that we're starting a little later on January is we're in Q4 right now. It's a top priority to get through the December 17th to the 18th and the end of the year. So we're going to be planning January a little further on than we normally do. But with that being said, this is how you want to be planning. This is how you want to be thinking strategically. These simple tools that we've helped build has taken us years to master, and by no matter is perfect. We are always making changes and we are always doing different things. But these templates, I'm going to tell you guys, will make things a hell of a lot easier, right? So once you have all this information and everything's approved, then you want to put this into a project management system. By no means do you want to be planning this out and trying to run your email schedule through a Google Calendar or a Slack channel or through email. You will drive yourself insane, right? This is where you take the Google Sheet info and you now move it into a project management tool. We have been using Basecamp for the last 9 years. We love Basecamp. It works really well for our company. I feel like it's also one of the best systems you can use for running retention. Main reason being other tools like Asana, I think are a little too agile. They're built for more agile development, and Basecamp's a lot more user-friendly. And also you can have as many users as you want. So if you're an agency and you're looking to have a couple hundred different people in here, from your team to your clients, to individual people on your client's team, to other agencies you're interacting with on the client side, This lets you have everyone in one place. We have thousands of people in our Basecamp account, and it's one flat fee every month. Makes it really simple. So whether you're on the agency side or the client side, use a project management tool. Like I said, I love Basecamp. I've been using it for years, and it's simple and fun and easy, and I absolutely love it. So you're going to move everything into a project management system. And from there, you've got it built out in the schedule, guys. You have the briefs, you have your team in there, and now you can actually get to work, right? This is how a professional retention team operates and how you actually get stuff done. But remember, a campaign calendar is just the foundation. You need to know how to execute it effectively. If you want my expert guidance on implementing high impact marketing strategies, check out the link in the description to learn how we can work together. And if you're interested in more tips, watch my next video where I discuss how to create high converting post-purchase flows in Klaviyo. See you there. Love you guys. If you have any comments, put them out there. I read them all and I will get back to you, and I will see you on the other side. Peace.